Well, greetings, user amateur refit on the island of St. Lucia from the Command Line Cowboy on the island of North Island. Well, nobody ever accused us Kiwis of being overly poetic. Now, I'll take your 10 points one by one. Science is not evolution, which is true. According to Wikipedia, science is an enterprise that builds and organises knowledge in the form of testable explanations and predictions about the world, whilst evolution is the change over time in the proportion of individual organisms differing in one or more inherited traits. So yes, science and evolution are different, but are you saying I just cannot get into my reality, this thing? Now, I could see that some people might be fooled by that statement to think that evolution is not scientific by saying evolution is not science, which is nice wordplay. You get a point for style, but that counts for nothing as a scientific disproof of evolution. Most scientists will see through this wordplay. Number 2. A bone is not a fossil record. Again, true. A fossil is the remains of a living thing that has had its organic material replaced or mineralized and turned into rock. A bone, by definition, is not yet a fossil. So that's true, and I just cannot get this into my reality, whatever that means. 3. Genes will match. It is natural. Yes, genes do match because we all have a common ancestor. What about this that I just cannot get into my reality? Biological processes without the interference of man will evolve within species, but that is not evolution. So something can evolve, but it's not evolution. You know, that's like saying people murder, but that is not murderous. It's just a self-refuting your statement itself. How can something evolve and not be evolution? By definition, if it's evolving, it's evolution. You're right, I cannot get that into my reality. All biological processes are governed by the laws of nature. Now, I'm curious about what you mean by the laws of nature. I mean, like Newton's second law, a body remains in a state of rest or moves at a constant speed unless acted upon by an external unbalanced force. Yes, that's true. They're all governed by what is called natural laws. Now the next one is a bit more telling. The laws of nature state that you will only use the measure I give you. You are not allowed to have more. Now that doesn't sound like my idea of a law of nature. That sounds like scripture. I don't get the reference. I haven't read the Bible. I tried reading it, but it's not pleasurable for me to read the Bible. So yeah, true again, I just can't get that into my reality. What has this got to do with evolution anyway? Not knowing how the Earth or the universe was created does not give the Big Bang status in reality. Well, I'd say we know pretty well how the Earth formed. The Big Bang, no, we don't have the physics nailed on how that could have happened. But let's say I don't know how the Earth formed. Using your logic, that would mean the Earth has no status in reality. Number 8. Developing computer animations about biological processes does not make evolution real or valid. And it doesn't make it invalid either. What is the point of the statement? Is this obfuscation? Again, a point in style, but no points for saying anything compelling. Number 9. Not being able to prove something is true does not take away the meaning or purpose of the thing. Well, yes, that's true. The Bible is not true, but it has a purpose to spread the meme of Christianity. All lies have a purpose. Otherwise, what would be the point of lying? Number 10, give us evidence of macroevolution and we will shut up. Do not try to shut us up. Promises, promises. Be honest, if somebody gave you evidence of macroevolution, you would refuse to recognize it, however compelling. The evidence is abundant for macroevolution. From transitional fossils, thousands of transitional fossils, from fish to air-breathing amphibian, from dinosaurs to birds, from apes to humans, and 100 other species. The most compelling evidence for macroevolution is in the DNA. You can track the commonality of DNA back through the evolutionary tree, and the further back in time you go, the less and less common DNA there is. So 98% of DNA is common between humans and chimpanzees. 92% is common to all mammals, so we're going down the evolutionary tree. 44% is common between insects and mammals. 26% common to yeast, and 18% to plants. I mean, I should get the t-shirt, 98% chimp, 44% fruit fly, 18% turnip. But will this shut you up? I'm not holding my breath. Look, if you want to disprove evolution, wordplay, obfuscation and irrelevances and a refusal to accept evidence will win you no points in a scientific debate.